Kuriakose Elias Chavara was born on 10 February 1805 at Kerala in a Nasrani Christian family as the son of Kuriakose Chavara and Mariam Topil. Nasranis are the Saint Thomas Christians, also known as Syrian Christians, who trace their lineage to the ancient Christians of Kerala baptized by Thomas the Apostle. On 8th September 1805, Chavara was dedicated to Blessed Virgin Mary at St. Mary's Church, Vechur. The Chavara family has derived from the ancient Nasrani family Meenapalli in Kanyakumari. In his childhood, Kuriakose attended the village school. There he studied language and elementary science. He entered the seminary in 1818 in Pallipuram, where Palakal Thoma Palpan was the rector. He was ordained a priest on 29th November 1829 and celebrated the first Holy Kurbana at St. Andrew's Basilica, Arthungal, Alapura. His special intention during the first Holy Kurbana was the realization of the religious institute, which was being contemplated by Palakal Thomas Malpan, Porukara Thomas Kattanar, brother Jacob Kanyatara, and himself. Kuriakose Chavara joined with two other priests, Palakal Thomas Malpan and Porukara Thoma Kattanar, to lead a monastic life. The name of the community they founded was Servant of Mary Immaculate. Chavara initiated reforms in the Kerala society much before Narayana Guru, Chattambi Swamigal and Vaikam Abdul Qadir Maulavi. Though he hailed from a Syrian Christian family which occupied a higher social status, he played a major role in educating and uplifting people, especially on the lower ranks of the society. Education. Kuriakose Chavara started an institution for Sanskrit studies at Mannanam in 1846. The tutor belonging to the Variyar community was brought from Thrissur to teach at this Sanskrit institution. After establishing the Sanskrit institution in Mannanam, Chavara took the initiative to start a school in a nearby village called Arpukara. On this, Parapurat Varki wrote in the Chronicles of Mannanam Monastery, while the work on the Mannanam school began, a place on the Arpukara Turuptambili hill was located to build a chapel and school of the converts from the Pulaya caste. Now, the miracles associated with Chavara Achan, I would like to explain it. Sources say that miraculous favors were reported by the intercession of Kuriakose Chavara Achan, Alfonso of the Immaculate Conception, who later became the first saint of India, has testified in 1936 that Kuriakose Elias Chavara had appeared to her twice during her illness and relieved her suffering. Alfonso had a holy relic of Chavara's hair, which was taken by one of his disciples, Worki, and which she believed allowed her to pray to Kuriakose Chavara and receive miraculous cure. The relic is now preserved in Mannanam. Beatification of Kuriakose Chavara. The miracle which Rome approved for the beatification of Kuriakose Chavara was the cure of congenital deformity of the legs of Joseph Matthew Penapparambil happened in April 1960. Joseph was born club-footed with congenital deformity of both the legs. On hearing that many miracles have happened through the intercession of Kuriakose Chavara, Joseph and his family started praying. They prayed almost a month. One day, when Joseph and his sister were walking back from school, she asked him to pray to Saint Kuriakose for the cure of his legs and asked him to recite one Our Father, one Hail Mary, and one Glory to be the Father. As they walked reciting prayers, suddenly Joseph's legs started shivering. Joseph pressed his right leg to the ground and he could not walk properly with his right leg. They continued their prayers and on 30th April 1960, while Joseph and his sister was on the way to elder brother's house, the left leg too became normal. Since then, he could walk normally. Joseph believes that it was the intercession of Kuriakose Chavara which resulted in the miracle. Rome approved the miracle which led to the beatification of Kuriakose Chavara as